Yo, Daily Fire, episode 38. If it's trash, turn it off. But if it has value, please share it out for me. It's brought to you by maxeffortmuscle.com. For all your supplement needs, go to maxeffortmuscle.com. Check out this Tribe Blend protein. I know S'mores just come back in stock. We got that CBD 1000 before bed. Hack that sleep, boy. And you're listening to the Business and Biceps Network. All right, episode 38. Battling self-discipline. This is something that everybody on the planet deals with every day, right? Some more than others. And yesterday, I can't tell you why, but it was just a little bit off. Now, there's a level of expectation of self-discipline I have on myself, even on my worst productive day. The interesting part is that a level that I expect is still, I think, extremely productive, but what I shoot for is much more than that, right? So this morning as I got up and I was just kind of reflecting back through and I was thinking kind of got through it yesterday. It kind of is what it is. But today just felt like I won because I still got through at a minimum level of my expectation from yesterday to today. And so I started tweeting all kinds of craziness this morning, but this is what was kind of going through my head as I was finishing my lunges, and I was thinking about just this whole kind of concept in general. And I was thinking about I'm always competing against myself, no one else. That's why it's interesting when people ask me, "Hey, do you know what this company does, or do you know what this other fitness person does?" And maybe I'm aware of it, but I'm never really on it, because I'm really competing against me and the expectation of myself every day. So I can literally, I was talking about uncovering what my norm is and then continuing to push a new one constantly. I want to just incrementally improve on the things that I already know work, and then they compound over time. So there's an expectation of I know a baseline of what I expect. How can I then push that limit a little bit, continually, and hopefully over time, it's just a body of work. It compounds, right? So that was the first thing. Second was that it might not be today because you might be getting through the baseline, but what about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? So I got up today and I felt literally incrementally better. Once again, I can't tell you why. But everyone goes through these kind of waves, and especially with the news cycles and the things that are going on, it's just kind of natural, right? And so I was thinking to myself, okay, yesterday I got at expectation level. Today I'll be above expectation level, and that gets me one day closer. But actually, yesterday got me one day closer, not one day further away too. See, one day further away would have not even reached the expectation level. You see what I'm saying? I'll constantly kind of run that through my head, what I'm doing today, whether it's on my diet, on my training, on my work, on my family. Am I taking myself one day further away from this life that I'm trying to create for myself? Or am I taking myself one day closer? That's a good checks and balance to ask yourself. That was my second tweet. My third tweet, as it kept kind of rolling off the dome, was the behavior just equals eventual results. And I thought to myself in a sports kind of metaphor, right? Am I given 8th seed NBA type, push, or am I an unequivocal? I can't even say that word. Am I just an undoubtable 1 seed? And I'm not only a 1 seed, am I a fucking dynasty? Am I a dynasty level thinker? Am I the 70s Steelers? Am I the fucking 90s, I almost said Browns. Sorry, y'all. Am I the 90s 49ers? Am I the Patriots for the last 20 years? The late 90s Yankees? Is it that mentality? Or am I barely making it to the playoffs? And that doesn't happen in a day. That doesn't happen in a week. It doesn't happen in a year. It happens over a long period of time, compounded. But if you're starting to think and checks and balance on yourself, on your minimum expectations and your daily, battling of these like self-disciplines, it's like that's the mentality. Once again, the winners continue to win because of their expectation levels, right? And so what kind of effort are you giving towards that goal? Is it barely in the playoffs, or is it a 4-game sweep in the championship? And it might be fall somewhere in between there, but you're going to push to try to stay at a higher expectation. And see, then the last tweet was just dedicating to the process of the craft long term, because you know where the habitual process will eventually lead you because you've seen incremental growth. And if you've never experienced that, there is no one on this planet that hasn't experienced that has been successful, that they create habits, they continually follow them, they have an expectation, a minimum expectation and a push, and it's the body of work over time. So, when you're battling your daily self-discipline, these are just all things that I kind of thought about when I was done lunging today, as I was tweeting them, walking back from 650 meters on day 134, I believe. Once again, creating a streak, minimum self-disciplines, and I want to share them with you guys today. So if it's trash, turn it off. If it has value, please share it out for me. Episode 38, battling daily self-discipline, brought to you by maxeffortmuscle.com. And you are listening to the Business and Biceps Network. Appreciate y'all. Peace.